What's going on, everybody? I figured I'd do a car video. I haven't done one in a little while. Recently, I had been watching Bear from Bear Independent, and he had some pretty good videos talking about werewolf preppers, and made a few good points in the next video too on his brief. But I think I'll go to the werewolf predator thing first. I completely agree with him. Everything he said, instead of being like that, you could buy some extra beans, some extra rice. You don't have to go out and try to take stuff from people. I think that's definitely the wrong way to go. I do believe that if you are like that, it almost seems marauderish to me, or what you would think of as eventually you'll run out of people. I do believe that to be true. And not just that, doing the right thing, having some morals, being human, treating other people human, that I think is huge. That's what you're supposed to do. I think the way he put it was don't be an asshole. I'd have to agree. There's just not a long life for you if that's what you're trying to do, is go from person to person robbing everybody, or group to group, or trying to... I mean, there's a lot of different groups that do train like he said, and one of the other things I would put to that is, why would you do something like that when, if you know it's another group and you're trying to take them down? Think about this. I've said it on a million different occasions. Never keep anything in one spot. Don't keep everything in one spot. So you might take out that smaller group, you might have lost 2 people doing it, and you're victorious. And you go in and you find out there's like 2 weeks of food or something that you could find. It might be 2 years worth of food, but it might be in 30 different holes and up in 10 different trees, or, you see where I'm going? You're not going to find everything. There's no way, because people who are prepared, I've prepared for several different situations. If you're prepared for getting your house burnt out, you're obviously not going to leave everything in there. If you're a person who's preparing for something like that, even though you're bugging in, you're still going to have an exit strategy. So why would you leave everything in that house? I guess that's all I have to say about that. It's kind of an annoying topic. One of the things he did say about everybody talking about the different gun control, I heard Glenn Beck say, of course, weapons of war. Any current weapon would be a weapon of war. Back in the day, they would have called the flintlock or the black powder. They would have called it a weapon of war because that's what they had as a modern weapon back then. Before that would have been bow and arrows and hatchets or something, right? They would have been weapons of war. And then the way Bear took it was, weapons of war, yes, they are. So basically, piss off, I guess you'd say. It's a weapon of war. And he said, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Weapons of war. Okay. And he said, remember that. Okay, good point. Yeah. I guess that's about what it comes down to. So if you haven't ever seen Bear before, which you probably have, especially tripped across my channel for some reason, you've probably seen his, go check him out. He does medical stuff. I would love to go to one of his classes. I was going to make that an attempt, but I'm in between houses right now. I have enough going on right now. I have a hard enough time doing the regular things, at least trying to sneak some of any kind of training in on the weekend. But after this next week or so, there should be some extra time. But I think he said most of his classes were sold out already. I think the closest one he does to me is in like Indianapolis or something. So I'll have to check on there. I'll have to look and see when I should be out of the woods with all my mess. But check him out. For the most part, I like him. I like listening to some of what he has to say. His intel briefs are pretty cool. Sometimes I get a different opinion on some stuff, and I love that. That's why you got anything to say about any of this, throw it down in the comments. I'd love to talk. I love hearing all different angles, because it's never going to be one way. What did he say? When the big balloon goes up, it doesn't matter what you're preparing for. Keep doing it. But you got to remember that it might not go down the way you think. We might just have a food issue for a little while. We might have way worse than that. It might be like a Great Depression thing instead of just, I don't know. It might not go to Mad Max. I don't know. Maybe it will. I don't know. So whatever you're preparing for, just remember to be able to pivot, be able to move, dip, duck, move around it. That's going to be the main thing, I would say. Being able to adapt. What was everybody say? Adapt and overcome. Might be huge. So, yeah, let me know what you think. First time here, don't forget to subscribe. See you again soon. And, yeah, always ready, always prepared. How do they say it? Never worried, never scared. I like that survival no matter what thing. That's my thing, but it's not in that werewolf prepper idea. It's surviving. I prefer to thrive, but if all you can do is survive, probably better than nothing. And just take care of who you can take care of the best you possibly can. Family, friends, maybe prepare a little extra for them, especially when they think, oh, it can't happen here. I guess it really depends on how much you like them. Whether or not you're going to want to save an extra bag of rice for them or something, or a little kit. You know, if they got kids, that's the biggest thing. That's why this whole past incident with children was so aggravating, I guess you'd say. I'm trying to be as good as I can sometimes on YouTube, relaxing, but go check his channel out if you haven't already. And yeah, just all you can do is do the best you can. Whatever you're stuck with, what you're stuck with in the end. So hopefully that's more than what you need, but make it a constant improvement. That's a big thing that I try to do, is constantly improve. It's so hard not having a place to live right now, because I am in between. I'm actually on my way to my closing right now for the new purchase. I'm probably, I don't know, it was a great time to sell and a horrible time to buy, but we made out pretty good with paying debt and stuff like that. So we should be, it's hopefully putting us in a better position. It just was so long for us to try to get into a build over on the new land. I mean, everybody's like 1 to 3 years. I'm like, I can't be homeless for 1 to 3 years. I could do it for 1 to 3 weeks, but not 1 to 3 years. So it's just an in-between thing for now, temporary, and then I'm back up. The new spot will have a new studio, I guess we'll say, and an A and a B, believe it or not. It's got a couple nice locations for when I'm not outside in the woods and not doing a car video. So let me know what you guys think. Don't be a werewolf prepper, and yeah, keep on stacking, man, and best of luck to everybody, and we will see you again soon. Have a great day.